What's going on guys, it's FastDucati101 and welcome back to a Battlefield 3 video. And yes, you heard that right. After almost one straight year of not touching one of the more popular games in the Battlefield franchise, I'm going back in time and playing Battlefield 3 once again. And even though it's been quite a long time, it feels as if it was yesterday because of how much time I spent playing Battlefield 3 before the release of Battlefield 4. Now I've got to admit that it feels good and quite refreshing playing a game that did not experience as many issues as Battlefield 4. Yes, it did have countless glitches, but it never became as unplayable as Battlefield 4 was at some point. And because of that, I spent almost 4 times as much time in Battlefield 3 than I have in Battlefield 4 so far. This also has to do a lot with the gunplay and game mechanics that each game offered, which resulted in a very different feel for both games. Now, taking a look at a major game mechanic from Battlefield 3 would have to be the movement speed, which is a lot faster and also more dynamic than compared to the sluggish movement you find in Battlefield 4. I personally like this quite a lot because it allowed you to be really aggressive when moving from one place to the next, especially when playing game modes such as Rush. Other aspects within the game have also changed quite a lot, and one of them is the survivability of the player, which in Battlefield 3 is significantly better than in Battlefield 4. You have a higher chance of surviving from any incoming rounds, and this is where Battlefield 4 just lags behind because your chances of survival are very little due to the fact that you die a lot quicker in Battlefield 4. So if you do start being engaged by an enemy, it's most likely that you will end up dying before you can react and take your time to shoot back at your enemy, which was something you were always able to do in Battlefield 3. Now, not everything is positive for Battlefield 3 because let's not forget about the massive amount of suppression that is created during a firefight and how it can become very overwhelming. I have to say I'm glad that this is gone for Battlefield 4 because the suppression was always a hard thing to balance out throughout the time in Battlefield 3, so this could have easily become another issue for Battlefield 4. One other negative I noticed while playing Battlefield 3 is that the quality of players has substantially dropped, and it was very hard to come across a high level player. Almost all servers I joined were filled with people who were just starting to play out the game, and I felt very bad for these people since most of them didn't know what they were doing throughout the entire match, although I'm not sure if this is true for every platform or just the Xbox 360. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is weapon balancing, which without a doubt has been improved in Battlefield 4, and this is why you no longer see weapons similar to the M16A3. Sure, there are still a few great weapons out there, but they no longer outperform every weapon in the game, which was the case with Battlefield 3. Now you have weapons like the carbines, which perform at the same level or if not even better than some assault rifles, and I have to say this was an amazing change because no longer is the assault class the only class capable of dominating the battlefield. So yeah guys, this pretty much wraps up this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below if you have gone back to Battlefield 3, and if you have, tell me what you think was your favorite thing about Battlefield 3 now that you have played Battlefield 4. Also, don't forget to leave a rating as it always helps out the video and the channel a lot. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for weekly Battlefield videos, and as always, this is FastDucati101 and see you in the next video.